Hi everyone, this is Rob Hall for Figures and More. Today I'm reviewing some toys that will appeal to all Star Trek fans out there. These are the new Star Trek toys from McFarlane Toys. One of the biggest licensing surprises of last year was that the keys to Starship Enterprise were handed to Todd McFarlane and McFarlane Toys. And as is typical of Todd McFarlane, he has knocked it out of the park. First two releases are arguably the two most famous captains in Star Trek, James T. Kirk, played by William Shatner, and Jean-Luc Picard, played by Patrick Stewart. I'm sure there'll be particular interest in the Picard figure due to the fact that Jean-Luc Picard will be returning in a new Star Trek series soon. And Patrick Stewart will be returning to play him, which I think is pretty awesome. So let's look at the figures. Kirk is up first, so we're going to take Jean-Luc away. Bye-bye, Jean-Luc. Alright, so we're going to give Kirk center stage. This is a 7-inch figure. The Kirk figure is sculpted in his gold command uniform. You can see the insignia, which is a separate piece. You can actually rub your finger over it and you can feel it. On the side, you'll note that he has the captain's stripes on the sleeve, which is how the original series denoted rank. He has black pants and he has the shiny black boots, which you can see the shine on as I move them in the light. He comes with several accessories. So he's got his classic communicator in his left hand and a phaser pistol in his right. He also comes with an alternate right hand, which has a bigger grip on it. And the reason it has a bigger grip is because he also comes with a classic series phaser rifle. You can see detail on the phaser rifle. You can see the targeting sight. It's really cool. The rifle barrel actually turns, so it's kind of like a futuristic Tommy gun. And the plunger-like tip of it. It's a very cool accessory. So that's Kirk. Now we'll move Kirk out of the way. And we'll bring in Picard. Again, Patrick Stewart's Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek The Next Generation. In the red command insignia, the command uniform, excuse me. His rank is denoted by the 4 gold buttons called pips on his collar. This is the uniform from Series 3 onward, I believe. This was the uniform for the majority of the Next Generation television show. They sort of cleaned it up a little bit. Again, he has the communicator pin on his left side, which is a separate molded piece. You can run your finger over it. He also has black dress pants and shiny black shoes. He has a hand that an extra hand that has a grip for holding the Mark II or Cobra phaser. This is the most common phaser seen on the show. A little bigger than the small hand phaser Mark I's, but not quite as large as the rifles. In his other hand is the flute from when he, from the episode where he experienced another lifetime as a person who called himself Kanan. He played the flute in that episode, and when that episode was over, he found that he could still play the flute, so he kept it. I think it's great that they included that as a touch. So bring him closer so you can see. I'm going to turn the light a little so that you can see the facial sculpts on both of these figures, because they are truly phenomenal. So here is the facial sculpt on Picard. You can see the detail is just amazing all the way around. And one final feature of Picard, his other hand is in his celebrated and iconic "Make It So" finger pose, which again is a great feature that McFarlane included. And I'm going to bring Kirk forward so that you can see his facial sculpt as well is just stunning. And you can see the detail is really, really amazing. They've done a fantastic job with both of these figures, and I actually can't wait to see what else comes out in this line. I highly recommend these figures. If you are a Star Trek fan, you really, really need to have them. They are just the cream of the crop of Star Trek figures, and I can't wait to see what else McFarlane does with this line. In terms of articulation, there is a ton. They are articulated at the head, at the shoulders, the forearms swing out. There is an elbow joint. The wrists are articulated. The waist is articulated. The hips are T-cut hips, so the legs will swing out to the sides. The legs are themselves articulated. There are knee joints, and there are ankle joints, and the bottom parts of the legs also swing out, similar to the forearms. It's a ton of articulation. These figures are available on Amazon and at specialty retailers such as Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store for about $20 a piece. I highly recommend you pick these two up. There are more coming, so keep your eye out. I'm sure the next pieces of this line will be shown at Toy Fair, so keep an eye out for our Toy Fair coverage from the 16th to the 19th of February on figuresandmore.com. You can find more information about these figures, including images, at figuresandmore.com. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel because there are more coming. Again, these are the Captain Jean-Luc Picard and Captain James T. Kirk Star Trek figures from McFarlane Toys. And for Figures and More, I'm Rob Hull. Thanks for watching.